Mabuhay! Hello there, tourists! A pleasant morning to all of you, and welcome to Manila. How's your day? Good? Great! Anyway, I'm Jeline and Dolores Bulus, Miss Jel for short. I'm from the URS Angono Travel and Tours, and I will be your lovely tour guide for today. Alright, kindly follow me on our way to the bus. Let's go! Is everybody settled? Okay, let's start the head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 29, 30. Perfect! We're complete! By the way, I would like you to all meet our coach captain, Mr. Gabriel. Yeah, the guy beside me. Say hello to our coach captain, Gabriel. Great! I know you guys are all excited for today's tour, right? But before that, let me tell you some friendly reminders and safety precautions while we are heading to our first destination. Number 1. Synchronize your time with my time so no one will left behind. Time check. It is 7:44 in the morning. Second, remember our bus plate number. It is GFT 12345. Again, GFT 12345. Take note of that. Number 3, remembers the letters ENJOY or enjoy. E stands for ensure your personal belongings. N stands for note that leave the place as it is. Rather, bear in mind that take nothing but pictures and leave nothing but footprints. J stands for join always with the group and do not leave. O stands for only you can make the best out of this tour. So try to interact with the locals as well as the culture. And lastly, the Y. You must enjoy the whole tour and don't forget to have a big smile in your face. Number 4. I want you to know my signals. So as you can see, I have a whistle here. If you hear me blow whistle once, that means that it's time for the tourists to roam around the facilities and enjoy. But if you hear me blowing whistle twice like this, and I raise my flag, that means that the tourist time is up and we need to go back to the bus because we are going to our next destination. And lastly, in case that you are not feeling well, don't hesitate to call for my attention. And by the way, I have my first aid kit here. Okay? Alright! So tourist, are you all ready? Nice! Let's start the tour! Manila is the capital of the Philippines and one of the busiest cities in Southeast Asia. Manila is the biggest city in the Philippines, which is found in Luzon. Manila serves as the center of culture, economy, education, and government in the Philippines. It is the most populous region of the country and one of the most densely populated in the world. It is also the main gateway for international travelers going to the Philippines by flight. Okay, tourists, it's time to roam the facilities, take some pictures, buy some souvenirs, and enjoy. For our first destination, welcome to Intramuros, or the Walled City. Intramuros is one of the oldest districts of Manila. Built on the south bank of Pasig River around 1571, it was built by the Spaniards, more specifically by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, and is bound on all sides by moats and thick, high walls and with some over 6 meters high. In Intramuros, we have the famous Fort Santiago, built in 1593. Is a citadel built also by the Spanish navigator and governor Miguel Lopez de Legazpi for the new established city of Manila. Did you know that Fort Santiago was also used during the World War II for formidable purposes? The Japanese kept the soldiers and political prisoners in the dungeons to torture and execute. That's why this place remains one of the most notable and important historical sites in the Philippines. On to our next spot in Intramuros is the Manila Cathedral, or also known as the Minor Basilica and Metropolitan Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. It was built initially as a simple parish in 1571. This magnificent structure has experienced countless wars and natural disasters and has seen hosted countless historical events including a papal visit from Pope John Paul II and Pope Francis. Inside the Manila Cathedral, we can see a neo-Romanesque architectural style with its magnificent cupola, stained glass windows, and mosaic walls. The Manila Cathedral also currently houses a large organ with 4,500 pipes. And for our last spot in Intramuros, welcome to the San Agustin Church. San Agustin Church is a Roman Catholic church under the auspices of the Order of St. Augustine, located inside the historic walled city here in Intramuros. Inside the San Agustin Church, it displays specific features such as retablos or altars of high Baroque style, in-wall buttresses separating cryptocoratal chapels. The fusion of styles is also seen in the construction of bell towers and lastly, in ceilings paintings in the trompe-l'oeil style. Okay tourists, time is up. Let's go back to the bus. It's time to go to our next destination. Okay tourists, let's do the head count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 29, 30. Alright, we're still complete. So now tourists, kindly look at your left side. As you can see, that's the Manila Bay. So, Manila Bay is a natural harbor that serves the Port of Manila in the Philippines, strategically located around the capital city of the Philippines. For our next destination, welcome to Rizal Park, or also known as the Luneta Park. This park is considered as the largest urban park in Asia. It is found here where we are right now in Ermita, Manila. Rizal Park is the Manila's iconic 58-hectare park and considered as one of the most historical places in Manila because this is where Jose Rizal was executed on December 30, 1896. Jose Rizal or Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Rey Alonda was a Filipino nationalist and a polymath during the tail end of the Spanish colonial period of the Philippines. He is considered as the national hero here in the Philippines. For our next spot in Ermita, Manila, welcome to the National Museum of the Philippines. Inside the museum, we can see so many things of artistic, cultural, historical, traditional, and objects of scientific interest. Also, the National Art Gallery, the Museum of the Filipino People, and the future National Museum of Natural History. Next spot here in Ermita, Manila is the Manila Ocean Park. Manila Ocean Park is the country's first world-class marine theme park and a premier educational facility, an integrated urban resort with marine life attraction and aqua theme hotel. The main attraction of the Manila Ocean Park is the Oceanarium, which houses 14,000 sea creatures from about 277 species, of all which is indigenous in the Southeast Asia. The Manila Ocean Park also hosts the trails to Antarctica, the first penguin park facility in the country, which features Humboldt penguins. And for our last destination for today's tour, welcome to Art in Island. Art in Island is a great interactive 3D museum for all ages. Artists have created numerous of art paintings and you are allowed to be part of the art. Okay tourists, it's time for you to roam around the facility. You have 1 hour to enjoy. Take some pictures, buy some souvenirs, and more. Okay tourists, time is up. Let's go back to the bus. Okay, is everybody enjoyed the tour? Fantastic! With that, let's do the last head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 29, 30. Okay, so now, it's sad to say that this is the end of our tour. But remember, it's not the end of our journey. On behalf of URS Angona Travel and Tours, Coach Captain Gabriel, and me, your lovely tour guide, it's our pleasure to serve all of you for this day. Now tourists, sit back and relax as we take you back to your hotel. I hope to see you again next time. Bye tourists! Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po.